What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. A pick your meat click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Don't drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm to go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still?
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Chicago Bears and the Carolina Panthers. A date on Super Bowl Sunday awaits one of these teams as we begin the NFC Championship game. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Looking from the gun, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Colston Loveland. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Panthers get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3-and-out, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
No, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback. And you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
First down from the 42.
Let's go. Ready.
Straight to the air here. It's Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready up.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Red, yellow. 45 seconds.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. Stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually head to that other sidelines.
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
At the 7-yard line.
Set, hut.
On second down, it's Brooks. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
Here we go. Ready?
Brooks has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Trying again from the 2. It's second and goal.
Down. Set. Go.
Again, they give to Brooks. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
This opening drive has reached the 5. Can they find 6 now on third and goal?
Set. Ready. Yellow. 20. Hut.
Young working from the gun. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long, it might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, first and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Short pass brought in. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Williams from the gun. Got a man. It's Colston Loveland. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that'll be first down, Chicago. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
They send a receiver in motion right. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. Second down coming up.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the Panthers' 33-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Toss play, Swift. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Williams to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Roma Dudes, a touchdown. We know all these players are aware of what's at stake here, Brock, and that is the score they needed to get them moving in this conference final.
We know it's not how you start, it's how you finish, especially with stakes this high. But, jeez, you couldn't start any better.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. There's the intensity we expected in playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
Back at the 32.
We're one quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this.
On the set.
We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They have second and pretty long here.
52.
And going play action. Young escapes the pocket. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
Begins his return at the 16. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. To throw is Williams. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Swift gets it on the option. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Finds him over the middle. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a second quarter lead. It's a Roll the Dudes a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
6, 7. Here we go. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Out of the backfield, he was looking for Jonathan Brooks. So it'll be second down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Ready, ready.
A second down throw for Young. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Come on, set. Ready.
Third and long, Young. Vacates quickly left side. On the run, deep down. They connect on the deep shot. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Okay, right.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Set.
Running once more with Brooks. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Bears in the nickel, third down.
Let's go now. Blue, 32. Claws red. Hut.
Third and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. offense. They're stopped on the return just shy of their own 35.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Running behind center with Swift. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now here's Williams. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. And a nice return out of them. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Cut.
They'll start this drive with Brooks. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
He was brought down by Christian Harris.
It'll be 2nd down and 9, but not just yet. Only a couple of minutes to go in our first half.
35-yard line.
More coming up from Bank of America Stadium, though. Stick around. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go. 52, boom.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Completed over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Ready,
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
down. Red, psych, yellow, 22. Set,
Back to throw. Here's Young. Completed to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
And the Panthers, 1st down.
Trouble, 38.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Xavier Legette the target on that throw. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Set, ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he will not score, but the effort takes him down to the 5. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Ready?
Here's Brooks. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
5-yard line.
Ready, set.
Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready, set, go.
Brooks again. He's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they stall him at the 2. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Well, Kate, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Come on, set. Blue striker. Ready?
Young on 3rd and goal. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
They want the touchdown on 4th and goal. They're going for it from the 3.
33, yellow. Ready, ready.
They're going for it, Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Williams to throw on 1st. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. They set up the screen here to Swift. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Bears trying to get everyone set. So they're going quickly here. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the 3rd quarter. Returning it from the 4. Showing a little burst so far. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
Well, we got ourselves quite a game today, a tie game coming into this 3rd quarter. And what you're looking for is a little instant jolt of momentum coming out of the locker room. And that return might just be the spark that leads to that momentous fire.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Going to Brooks here to start the half. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Again, it's Brooks. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Young working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
You know, Kay, that is the epitome of trust right there. Right, when the ball is let out of his hands, I think everybody on the sidelines in the stadium went, because you throw it in double coverage, and you may question the decision, but it's tough to challenge it when it produces results like that.
Here we go. Here we go.
3rd down run with Brooks. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Set, ready. 45, White. Ready?
Young to throw it. Pass caught by Brooks. He works it down to the 37. Jalen Johnson with the stop.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. You're at a premium in this league.
Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
On the set.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Set. Cut.
No throw. 3rd and long. Into the hands of Leggett. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. There's enough time, it's almost inevitable to find enough space for a completion.
And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Ready.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Smith, red. Ready.
Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches.
Set.
Brooks going for the marker. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. Because a broken tackle, it can mean a touchdown.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. They are on the counter with Swift. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. 2nd and manageable. He's throwing. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, we're flying around and making the play.
And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. He's back to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Yellow, 20, hut.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Defense wise to that call there. Receiver racked up for no gain. 3rd down coming up.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Ready, set, cut.
Now it's Young. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Got it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go. 10 block.
Well, air it out on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
When you talk to kickers about kicking field goals of this length, they will tell you, Kate, you got to keep it a little lower and you got to drive it. but you still got to be accurate. Basically, all the pieces got to come together like they just did to hit from that distance.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. Setting up the screen. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Williams from the gun. Short pass brought in. By a man, he's in the clear. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 30.
Working from the gun, Williams. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. It's going to be Bears football, and they face elimination. They're trailing here to start the 4th. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Drops it underneath, Swift. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
1st down, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. To the air yet again. Williams throwing the out route complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
3rd down. Here's Williams. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
1st and goal. Swift. He sneaks this through the middle. Maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. He gets it again. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's 3rd and goal.
It's now
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
3rd and goal, it's Williams. This is Loveland working right side. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Leggett with a return here. Good work so far. He's got room. And he'll go out of bounds after getting it all the way down inside the kicking team's 45.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Field, black. Set. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Bears bringing out an extra DB here. 3rd down.
Green Jack. Here we go. Set. Set.
Out of the gun, Young. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Black, 95. Set, cut.
Brooks on the counter. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Set, cut.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. 2nd down run, good for 4, and that brings up 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Set, set.
Looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Ready up. Here we go. Ready.
Brooks bouncing out ahead from the pistol. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
at the 6-yard
SOS. You
line.
hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Down. 33, yellow. Ready?
Here's another for it. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. It's a 3-yard pickup. That moves them a little bit closer. 3rd and goal coming up. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers only up by a few. Third and goal, one of the biggest moments of this NFC title game.
Black shot. 45, 6, mega. Set.
Looking to throw. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Things going well so far. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Throw left side, he's hauled in by Loveland. And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20. A pickup of 34 yards on that play. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
Good offenses. Kate, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears cut it to a field goal game. Approaching 90 seconds remaining in this game. Not much time. They've got to get this one back. And the Panthers secure that kick. Ooh, had to have that onside kick. Got one timeout, but not much time left. This one kind of feels like it's over.
Not a whole lot they can do, but you can't give up. Not a time to look at the clock. You got that one timeout. You got to do all you can and really hope and pray this offense fumbles the snap or screws it up here in the final minutes.
Let's go now. Ready.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Come on, set. Hut.
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Third down here. Need 8 on the play.
Here we go. 52 blue. Hut.
On the give, it's Brooks. Again, his number is called, and the defense read it once more, shutting him down. That brings up fourth down.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Cade, and I got to judge that one. That tells me that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation.
Look at him. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on fourth.
Yellow, 26.
Here he is to throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Cade, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. That's Morrow, the catch out left. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Back to throw. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
That's good for the Bears. First down.
And he gets it spiked. 20 seconds left to play. Second and 10. Need something positive here. He'll look to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Try and get it to Colston Loveland. So they're left facing third and long. It's a very important field goal for Joey Slye. From the right hash, 52 yards out. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. It'll be a field goal try from Joey Slye. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And it's on its way and through. He hit it from deep. And inside the final minute, they've tied this up.
These are the moments, Kate, when you realize how valuable a clutch kicker is. When he's the only guy out there and everybody relying on him. And he delivers.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Got it.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready. Set.
Young working from the gun. And that's incomplete. With 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Caught, nice gain left side. And this is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So the rookie getting a chance at a signature moment here in his first season. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. He has the distance, and it's on target. It's good! And their season has one more game as he sends them to the Super Bowl! So the Panthers pick up the win here. Conference champions. A heck of an achievement, Brock. A heck of an achievement in the face of a lot of doubts from everyone outside of their building all season long.
Yeah, they're going to enjoy lifting up this George Halas trophy today. But let's all remember, when we go into those facilities, Kate, and we watch practice, they don't put up banners of conference champions. They put up banners of world champions.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.